Hi everyone. Here today to do a quick preliminary type of review on a new training program that's going live today called Live Video Revolution. It's put together by a fellow named Joel Comm, who you may or may not have heard of in the past, but I assure you he's certainly quite well known. He's an author, an internet marketer, marketer, and he is a CEO of Infomedia, and he has quite a storied past in the internet world. He at one time, as mentioned here, started as a radio personality, and then he started going into different internet business ventures, and started writing books and developing apps and sites, and he's actually quite a known fellow. He's in Wikipedia, so you can go check out more if you just type in his name on the Google page and do a search. You'll find out more about this fellow. But basically, he's put together a training program that is taking advantage of the latest trend, which he calls live streaming video, which has been around for a while, but now that the bandwidths are getting wide enough to the point where it's feasible for every man to use it, he's going to explain how best to monetize it, to make it part of your program. And this guy, he bats 1,000. He doesn't. He's always been on the cutting edge of trends. And this new streaming platform that's available to us using, Periscope, Meerkat, or Blab, he says is going to be the next big thing, and now is the time to get in, and this training is set up to do just that for us. So without further ado, I want to add in the video here so you can see what I'm talking about. Listen to this, and then you judge for yourself. Oh, we have to start it over again.
Yeah, I'm going to stop there just for a moment. Sorry, I'm going to go to right now. You got it. Joel, where are we and why are we here? It's called the Live Video Revolution. Step out here. Okay, so we are doing an interview, take one. Or if you're now it's way better than mine. I'm a clapper. Alright, so what are we talking about today? Live video, right? Yeah. If you look at media in general, revolutions have happened many times. It began with the print revolution, right, with the Gutenberg press, and then the radio revolution, where people gathered around the radio to listen to whatever was being said. And then we went to television. Now we had visuals, so we could sit around as a family and watch that. And then this thing called the online world happens, the internet. Everything changes. It's a game changer. And throughout the internet revolution, we've seen a number of revolutions, and we've seen a number of trends. The latest thing that becomes the mode of communication for people to be able to reach their customers, their peers, their prospects. And, it began with building a website back in 1995. And those that built sites in those early years, in the late 90s and early 2000s, were ahead of the curve. And then we got the blogging revolution. And those that got started in blogging very early grew very large following. Then we have the social media revolution. It began with this thing called MySpace, but it really kicked in with Twitter and Facebook in 2007. And if you were posting on social media in 2007, you were on the front lines, and you were able to grow your following faster and more effectively, and you had higher engagement and conversions. What happened in 2008? Well, because of the iPhone, we had the app revolution. And there are those that got into the game early and created applications for the iPhone
and went up to the top and led the way. But here we are in 2016, and live video is nothing new, but we are still in the pioneering phase of live video. And what's happening right now is that those who are getting it, those who are seeing the power of live video, are able to build an audience, create influence, and affect change. This is the live video revolution.
So there you have it. This is what's happening, and it's coming. And if you want to be a part of it and take part of his training and put it to good use, this man's been around for a long time. He's somewhat in the old days we call him a guru, I guess. But I would say that he is a very smart fellow who's someone that we can all learn from. So this is something that you can take advantage of. And I'll have more in my review below, but I just wanted you to see this shortcut out here and have a look for yourself and decide if it works for you, then give it a shot. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.